Okay, good evening everyone. My name is Charlie Tomlinson and I'm from CropLogic. We basically help crop growers to use less to grow more. Normally it would be Jane Hill standing up here, who's the CEO, but it's pretty much our busiest time of year at the minute with the US season, planting season just starting, so you've got me instead. So we're from New Zealand, as has already been said, but I just wanted to put that in context. A lot of you already know, but there's not so many people. We're talking 4 million people. We've got 30 million sheep, 10 million cows, and about a third of inter-border dairy trade. So that's basically trying to give some context to say we know food production, which is what we're doing. So I just wanted to dive straight in and talk a bit about our customer traction. Our initial market is the potato crop, the world's 4th largest crop, grown in 125 countries, and we're already dealing with some of the premier growers over here and worldwide. So your ConAgra Foods, Frito-Lay, McCain's, Simplot, and we're helping increase grower yield. So for example, a 1% grower yield improves profit by 15% under the grower profit. So that's the kind of area that we're in. And now I wanted to drop back, because we've got a big problem. Crop growers and processors need to improve yield, improve quality, and reduce costs. Now they are the kind of pretty standard things you'd be expecting, but we're looking at a really big problem. In the next decade, the world needs to increase its food production by 20%. And the food processors reckon they know how to do about 10 of this, 10% of that. So new fertilizers, new crops, new crop varieties can handle about 10 of that. So we need to produce 20% more food, which is about 14 average-sized US states. So the crop growers and processors have got a really big problem, but they're actively looking for a solution. So that's where we come in. So the solution, CropLogic helps growers make better decisions from using a combination of sensors, for example, soil moisture sensors in the field. Science, we're based on 30 decades worth of science from a New Zealand research institute. And clever modelling software that pulls this all together. So we do daily reports for growers on the field so they can see how much water, how much nitrogen, how much irrigation they should be putting on their paddocks, or that they shouldn't be, which is equally as important. And we also work further up the supply chain with the processors with longer term forecasts for yield forecasting, which helps them with supply chain management, risk management, kind of things that they care about. So our business model is built on a dollars per acre, because farming is on per acre thing. So our basic services, we charge $8 to $12 per acre per annum. So this is telling the farmers water, nitrogen, irrigation, that kind of thing. We also offer value-added services, which sort of increase that to $15 to $30 an acre an annum. So that's things like disease detection using satellite imagery. And although these dollar per acre per annum figures might seem small, we're looking at a $2.3 billion per annum market in the US alone, just for the initial 10 crops we're looking at. And growth comes in 2 ways. One is increasing our acres under management, so that's bringing on board more processors, more growers, more fields, and more crops. And the other one is increasing the dollar per acre through those value-added services, such as the disease detection and other examples like that. Briefly, the team. So the team is based up of serial entrepreneurs, all with prior tech startup experience. Jane Hill and Kieran Telford previously co-founded a company that developed software for mobile phone configuration management that is sold to the world's second largest mobile phone network. We have a really strong relationship with Plant and Food Research, which is New Zealand's biggest Crown Research Institute, and it's where the 3 decades of science that goes behind our models is from. We also have a partnership with Indigo Systems for advanced telemetry, and we were a winner of the IBM Smart Camp Australasia Award, so we've got an active partnership with IBM, and we're really interested in what we're doing as well. So the ask, we're over here in the US raising $5 million in a Series A round. So that's basically to build up the US team and for business development. Get more acres under management through our existing relationships with the processors we've already got and others, and expand into other crops. The target is 50 million revenue in 5 years. And we believe we're solving the biggest single optimization problem of the decade with a $2 billion market in the US alone. So I hope we've captured your interest. I'm here all week. Jane comes through San Francisco a lot on the way to growers in Idaho, Washington, Oregon. So if you're interested, come and speak to me today or contact either one of us by email, and we can go from there. Thank you for your time.